My top tip for the 2015 Safety Day is go to Safety Day.
One of the easiest safety wins we can have in the drop zone is to fly a comprehensive three-point pattern. We're unable to communicate with each other through radios or any other such. We have to do it by flying in a very predictable manner. You don't know if someone's in the sky with you. You may think you've seen everybody, but assume that you do have other people in the sky. Continue to fly a good pattern so we can communicate with each other by our actions.
So my advice for a safety day is to have someone overlook the operations of skydiving that's happening. So that means you have someone in the boarding area making sure people are geared up right, they have an exit order and a delay out the door. They're also looking at separation after freefall, making sure that nobody was too close or there was angles flying everywhere. And the last thing that you'd like to see from that person is looking at the landing patterns, landing directions, and making sure that everybody's following the drop zone rules so that people are safe from when they take off all the way to when they land.
I would recommend trying to get more familiar with the full range of your parachute, how fast it goes and how slow it goes, so that we can position ourselves amongst the other parachutes and learn to control our descent and stay away from traffic as necessary to make nice, safe, predictable turns into landing.
Okay, so my top safety tip for drop zones is give feedback. Make sure the drop zone gives feedback to people when they land or under canopy if they've made a mistake. People need to learn, get some biofeedback and get up and do it again right.
Never stop caring about everybody else's safety. If everyone takes care of everybody else, we'll be way safer out there.
My tip for Safety Day is stop spiralling. You don't achieve anything by spiralling, you just lose all awareness of what's going on and around you, and it makes you unpredictable to other skydivers.
I would like to see a stronger communication program or network between pilots, the drop zone safety officers, and the jumpers. And the best example I can give is the jump run direction. Often the pilots are on a page and maybe they're communicating with the jumpers, but when that changes, does that trickle through or does that get clearly communicated to each of those groups? And I find that a lot of places I travel, that isn't shared information as the situations change. So that's what I would like to see the most.
Hello you guys, I just want to give you a little tip for safety. This is about curiosity. Curiosity for me is a good point. When you are curious, you just get to know a little bit more about other people, what they do, what kind of activity they do, what equipment they use, and you're going to have a little bit more fun knowing more about others and having a little bit more predictable activities around you. So increase your skills under canopy, combined with this little curiosity tip, you would be fine, safe and happy.
Alright, my safety tip for everybody out there is to count the bodies on the plane. That way when you get under canopy, you can try to find those canopies, count them out, see if all the people who should be before you are before you, and maybe look around and see if some people that are after you are maybe underneath you now, so you can make some good decisions on how to get proper separation.